Hi, I am Anmol, CEO and co-founder of The Future Animation. Now, in this video, we are going to talk about one of my favorite project, which is Space Girl. This client came to me with just an idea, without any script, without any voiceover or anything. He just came to me with the idea that he wanted a Space Girl video, and the video ended up looking like this. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching that video. So to do that particular project, there was a lot of complications at the very first stage, which was character sketches. Although I didn't have that much complications at any project, of course, voiceover is the part where you might be thinking, how did you guys manage that? Because of course, I don't sound like any of the character that is there in the video. So to do that, I had few options because I have already worked with a lot of sound designers, a lot of voiceover artists. So that was pretty simple. I asked the voiceover artist to send me some samples so I can send it to the client, and once that got approved, I asked them to do the full voiceover so that I can use that in my video with a commercial, right? Of course. But if sometime client sends me the voiceover, that is more easy for me because then I don't have to worry about managing the voiceover stuff, because that adds up another hectic task. But if not, I'm totally flexible managing that. So when I got that Space Girl project, it was pretty clear to me that it is going to take me approximately 4 weeks. Although video was not that long, video was only 1 minute long, but the majority of the time that is going to be taken will be taken by character modeling and character approval, because client didn't had any idea about how the character is going to look like. He didn't had any sketch, which is totally fine, because in animation what we do, we only ask client to explain their imagination to us, and once they do, we then go and make some sketches to get their imagination as close as possible, and that's what we did in this as well. So client came to me with the idea of a beautiful girl sleeping in the bed. Then she will see that outside meteoroids are coming, earth is destroying. Then she will wake up and go to her window. She will see, okay, earth is getting destroyed. Then she will get desperate, and all this thing will be happening in the first person view. And then she will look around, and then she will see that the mirror inside her room turn into a portal where she can go, and she will wakes up into the another world. And that's the idea that client had, and that's what we did. So to explain the complete case study of this project, let's come to the first step, which was character sketches. So as I said, we had to make few character sketches to take approvals. So when I sent the client first character sketch, it was not that good in terms of her hair or her clothes. So anyway, I sent the client first draft, and he sorta liked it, but not that much. So he asked me few revisions, which I did. Then I again sent him few more options for her hair, for her dress, for her spacesuit, and then he liked two of them, one for night dress, one for spacesuit. Then the character sketch stage got approved. Then we went into storyboard stage, and when we went into storyboard stage, it was pretty clear to me that storyboard stage won't take me long. Why? Because there was no voiceover, there was only sound effects. So I didn't had to time the voiceovers with the video, even if there would have been the voiceovers, because I have already explained you in my previous video that whenever client comes to me and wants some voiceovers for the characters as well, that too in cartoonish effect, that I can provide as well. How? Because I already have connections in voiceover field. I have worked with a lot of sound designers, voiceover artists, so that's where I try to manage voiceover. Firstly, I send client sample of the voiceover artist that I already have. If the client doesn't like it, although most of the time they do, but if they do not, then I try to find someone on Fiverr so that I can get some voiceover and send it to the client. Of course, that service costs some extra, but that is definitely worth, because that is going to take away a lot of headache from client's head to me, of course. But yeah, if client sends me the voiceover, that is definitely fine, and that is helpful and easier for me as well. Then I don't have to focus on the voiceover, then I can be completely focused on the video only. So I made the storyboard and I sent it to the client, and client pretty much liked it with few small revisions of how she wakes up when she lands on the moon surface in the space. Then we did some revisions, and then we got into second most important stage of the animation, which is character modeling. Because if character will look good, will look cute in animation, definitely people are going to engage with the video, right? So we made the character as per the sketch that was approved, and we showed to the client, and client ended up loving it. He sent me the text that I just loved it, I am just excited for the video that is going to be made. So that's what we did. We didn't have to spend a lot of time doing revision because character was approved in the first go. Then we started animation, which of course took me some time, approximately like 2 weeks, I would say, if I remember correctly, that the video creation took me approximately 2 weeks. Then of course behind the scene we had to do a lot of like work, which is character rigging, scene setup, scene lighting and everything. So we started animation and we made the scenes and started the animation. And after 2 weeks, when I sent client this video, the reaction from him was priceless. He really loved it. He didn't even ask me to a single revision because that was beyond his expectations. Because definitely I promised my client that I will deliver Pixar style animation. Then I definitely also want that whenever I will send the video to my client, they should love it. Even if they do not, I definitely try to do some revisions which they ask so that they will love the video. And why this was one of my best video? Because it ended up liked by a lot more new clients. Why? Because on the upper profile, whenever I send this video to any client, 90% of the client is going to react like wow. Like they would say, I love it, I like it, and that's what makes them really happy and eager to work with me. So definitely that's why this video is one of my favorite. Although this took me 2 to 3 weeks, but I think that was definitely worth it. After this, the client left the review and ended the contract, and then he must have used this video somewhere, which I don't know, because I just didn't want to ask him that where he's going to upload the video and do stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much with this case study. So I hope you have enjoyed the journey with this client, that how I started working with this client and how the at the end output turned out to be. And of course, if you want to watch a storyboard of this video specifically, or let's say 3D animation, the link is in the description. You can go there and watch the full video without any interruption, of course. So I hope you liked it and you must have got some inspiration from this video. If not, then that's definitely fine. If you have, then please hit the subscribe button, and thank you very much for watching this video.